I have awakened an SSS-Rank beast-taming talent, the Supreme Beast Shop, yet a furious little girl storms in and accuses me of running a scam. Even Selene, the campus beauty, has broken up with me. All because other shops sell slime cubs for 3,000, while I charge 3 million. Even the weakest little skeleton, I price it at 3 million too. I simply smirk. They are all amateurs who wouldn't know quality if it bit them. Little do they know, the slime cub I'm selling is one that can devour all things, endlessly evolving, the slime sovereign itself. The little skeleton grows stronger with every kill, destined to become the undead emperor, and these extraordinary creatures are nothing more than the most utterly ordinary beasts in my shop. Inside the Legend Beast Shop, a fuming young girl is lashing out. Are you out of your mind? The market price for a bottom-tier slime is 3,000, and you're asking for 3 million. Have you lost it completely? She stares at me, wide-eyed, disbelief written all over her face. Scam, she snaps. This place is a total scam. I smile calmly and say, allow me to clarify something. This is no ordinary slime. This creature is destined to become the slime sovereign. No matter how much you talk it up, a slime is still the lowest ranked beast around. Slime sovereign? It's still just a slime? Lyra snaps back. Only an absolute fool would spend 3 million on a slime. As far as she's concerned, I'm treating her like a cash cow. I look at her flushed, furious face and smile. This slime is absolutely worth 3 million. In fact, it's a bargain. If you have no intention of buying, I can only say it's your loss. I make no effort to persuade her. Only I know what terrifying potential lies within this seemingly unremarkable creature. Lyra forces herself to calm down. A bargain, you say? Then explain. What exactly makes this slime so special? 3 million is enough to buy several stellar rank potential cubs. This is a slime capable of infinite growth, I say, my expression easing. Good. She's engaged now, feed it enough resources, and stellar rank is the least of it. Lunar, solar, even imperial rank are all within reach. Imperial rank? Lyra's eyes go wide. The headmaster of Longdu Beast Taming University is only imperial rank. Are you seriously saying this slime could reach that level? Before I can answer, Lyra suddenly says, you said this slime can devour resources and grow without limit. That's right, I reply, a confident smile on my face. Feel free to test it yourself. Your words, not mine. Lyra gives a light huff and pulls a water blue crystal from her pocket. This is an aqua crystal, a silver-grade water-type resource. If this slime can really devour it, I'll admit you're telling the truth. But if you're lying, I'm reporting this shop to the Beast Tamers Association. I lift the lid of the transparent container. Without hesitation, Lyra drops the aqua crystal inside. The moment the slime spots the crystal, it lunges forward with a gleeful cry. Its soft body envelops the crystal completely. Lyra leans in, watching intently, then gasps. It's dissolving. The aqua crystal melts steadily within the slime's body, transforming into pure water-type energy that merges entirely with the slime's form. A burst of radiant light flashes, and the slime's aura surges dramatically, streams of water swirling around it. A silver-grade resource indeed, I chuckle. The slime has jumped from Awakening Rank 1 straight to Awakening Rank 5. Its potential has risen from Awakening Rank 3 all the way to Awakening Rank 9, and it has just mastered a silver-grade skill, Aqua Blade Strike. Lyra presses close to the container, examining it again and again. She draws a sharp breath. Everything I said, it's all true. I smile and turn to her. This slime is priced at just 3 million. Will you be taking it? Lyra stares at the slime as every last doubt fades from her mind, replaced by an irresistible longing. I'll take it, she says without missing a beat. Card payment? Of course. I smile. The first beast has finally been sold. As the payment clears, 3 million is added to my account. At the same moment, a mysterious voice echoes in my mind. Achievement unlocked. First beast sold. Reward. Beast space unlocked. 1 SSS rank beast taming talent granted at random. Claim now. The beast space opens. I have awakened an SSS rank beast taming talent. Abyssal Dominion. I sense the beast space taking shape within my mind, and feel the SS rank talent carved into my very soul. The excitement surging through me is beyond words. For 18 years in this world, I had no talent whatsoever, unable to become a beast tamer at all. 2 months ago, I failed the entrance exams and scraped into a low-tier arts college. Even Selene, my girlfriend of 3 years, ended things with me. But fortune had not abandoned me. I awakened the SS rank talent, Supreme Beast Shop. I opened the Legend Beast Shop near Longdu University. Only now, with my first beast sold, have I truly become a beast tamer and gained the power to change my fate. Meanwhile, Lyra has formally bonded with the slime. As the beast bond floods her senses, she finally grasps just how extraordinary this creature truly is. Boss, Lyra blurts out, this slime is worth far more than 3 million. You could have charged 10 times as much. I smile serenely. There is more to life than chasing profit. Money doesn't interest me. Ha! If you feel at all indebted, consider it an investment in you. I'd love to charge more, but the system sets the price at 3 million. Not a cent more, not a cent less. Lyra feels a pang of guilt. I'm sorry for doubting you earlier. Don't worry about it, I say with a laugh. Congratulations on bonding with your slime and becoming a true beast tamer. Lyra nods, clutching the slime to her chest, her eyes bright with hope for what lies ahead. Just then, Celine strolls in through the shop door. She freezes the moment she sees me, then calls out my name with a flicker of surprise. Lyra blinks and whispers, "Are you a friend of the boss?" Celine gives her a sideways glance. He's my ex. Didn't expect to run into him here." Lyra is visibly surprised. She looks Celine over and quietly concludes that Celine falls well short of her own looks in every respect. The boss is such a catch, she can't help asking. "Why on earth would you break up with him?" "A catch?" Celine lets out a cold laugh. "He hadn't even awakened a beast-taming talent. He was never going to become a beast-tamer. He didn't get into a single beast-taming university. You call that a catch?" "Maybe so," Lyra fires back. "But the boss just sold me an incredibly rare slime cub like it was nothing. How could he not be a beast-tamer?" "A slime?" Celine glances at the slime in Lyra's arms and can barely suppress a sneer. Slimes are the lowest ranked beast species. At full maturity, they cap out at awakening rank 3. The entire slime species can't even produce a transcendent rank beast. "You call that garbage precious?" "Shut up. You have no idea what this slime is capable of," Lyra snaps. "This is a specially evolved variant. Its potential surpasses any other beast." Celine turns to look at me with a mocking smile. "You haven't conned this girl, have you?" My brow furrows. "Celine," I say evenly, "if you're here to buy a beast cub, you're welcome anytime. If you're here to cause trouble, get out." Celine stiffens. It dawns on her that this shop is mine. She recovers with a cold smile. "Buy a beast, you say? Fine. Let's see what this little shop of yours has to offer. I'll warn you up front, my standards are high. High potential beasts? I have plenty. The question is whether you can afford them." I reply with a cool snort. "If I recall correctly, your beast-taming talent is the B-rank Soul Flame." "That's right," Celine says, looking at me coldly. "I can bond with both undead-type and fire-type beasts. Don't tell me you don't have any undead-type here." "Of course I do." Before the words are even out, I reach under the counter and place a transparent container on the table. Celine looks inside and sees a pale, skeletal frame and a faint wisp of blue soul flame flickering within. "Are you mocking me?" Celine flares up. I frown. "How exactly am I mocking you?" Celine jabs a finger at the container. "That is a little skeleton, the absolute lowest grade of undead-type beast. It's just as worthless as a slime. I have awakened the B-rank talent Soul Flame. Do you honestly think I would bond with this?" I let out a cold laugh. This is a skeleton that grows stronger with every enemy it kills, destined to rise to the pinnacle of the undead and evolve into the undead emperor. "Is that how you con this girl? Is that the same line you fed her about the slime?" Celine sneers. "If you think I'll fall for the same trick, you are very much mistaken. The boss did not con me," Lyra says indignantly. "My slime can devour any resource and grow without limit. You don't understand any of this. I trust the boss. This skeleton is exactly what he says it is. It has the talent to grow stronger through battle, devour resources to grow, gain power through killing. Talents this broken simply cannot appear in the lowest ranked beasts like slimes and skeletons." Celine scoffs. "Do you really think I'd be fooled by such a pathetic lie? Let me tell you, I am a first-year student at Longdu Beast Taming University. Only true prodigy beast tamers earn a place at Longdu Beast Taming University." "You think you're the only one?" Lyra shoots back. "I didn't realize Longdu Beast Taming University admitted students as short-sighted as you." "I can't be bothered," Celine says, her enthusiasm suddenly gone. "Let's just call it supporting an ex's business. How much for the skeleton? I'll take it. 3 million, I won't say it twice. Not a cent more will I accept, and not a cent less will I take." "What, 3 million? Celine draws a slow breath, feeling thoroughly insulted. "Have you completely lost your mind? A pathetic little skeleton, market value 1 or 2,000 at most, and you dare ask 3 million. Lyra blinks. This scene feels oddly familiar. "Don't buy it and get out," I say coldly. "I've already told you. This skeleton is destined to stand at the pinnacle of the undead. You lack the knowledge to see its talent. If you don't understand, don't slander it." "I don't understand? I scored near perfect on beast taming theory in my entrance exams. You're telling me I don't understand beasts?" Celine can barely contain her anger. "Before I came here," she says icily, "I visited several other shops and found a dragonblood cub I liked. And you two are sitting here treating slimes and skeletons, the lowest of beasts, like treasure. It's laughable. In that case, let me show you both what a truly high-class beast looks like." With that, Celine dials her phone. "Adrian," she says, "that dragonblood beast I looked at earlier, I've decided to buy it. Please have it delivered to the Legend Beast Shop." She hangs up, shoots a provocative glance at Lyra and me, and settles onto the sofa to drink tea as if she owns the place. Lyra leans in and whispers, "Boss, that's a dragonblood beast. It's gotta be worth close to 1 million. At full maturity, it'd be near stellar rank at least, right? A dragonblood beast is nothing more than a lizard with a faint trace of true dragon bloodline." I say indifferently. "Even a true dragon cannot hold a candle to that skeleton. And nothing beats my slime either," Lyra adds with conviction. Before long, a delivery van pulls up outside the shop. A young man steps out carrying a container. Adrian is about to speak, but his gaze is immediately pulled toward the slime and skeleton inside the shop. He has awakened the C-rank beast taming talent, Eye of Insight. A flood of data cascades across his vision. An awakening rank 9 potential slime. That has to be the slime sovereign. Adrian is stunned, but the slime is already bonded. When his gaze falls on the skeleton in the container, his eyes snap wide open. His heart pounds. Another special growth-type talent. Grows stronger through every kill without limit. This creature is destined to be the future undead emperor. Adrian's heart trembles. It's unbonded. He makes up his mind in an instant. No matter the cost, he will have this skeleton. Adrian, you're here, Celine says with a smile. Is that the dragon blood beast I ordered? Yes, Adrian replies distractedly, his mind entirely on the skeleton. I'll take the flame stripe, lizard, Celine says smoothly. Run my card. The transaction completes. Celine forms a beast bond with the flame stripe lizard. I watch with quiet amusement. A dragon blood beast with a sliver of true dragon blood. It's just a slightly oversized lizard. Celine cradles the flame stripe lizard and turns to me with undisguised smugness. See that? Your little skeleton would bow at the feet of my flame stripe lizard. Without warning, Adrian steps past Celine and approaches me, his expression utterly earnest. Is this skeleton for sale? I will pay any price. Please, sell it to me. A faint smile tugs at my lips. You want the skeleton? Yes, Adrian says earnestly. Adrian, have you lost your mind? Celine is dumbfounded. That is the lowest grade skeleton there is. It's completely beneath you. The lowest grade skeleton? Adrian's brow knits together, his displeasure clear. This skeleton has awakened a special growth-type talent. A creature this extraordinary, and you call it low grade? The color drains from Celine's face. She demands, how do you know this skeleton has a special talent? I have awakened the C-rank beast taming talent, Eye of Insight. The moment I laid eyes on this skeleton, I knew exactly what it was. Adrian's voice carries a cool edge. You awakened Eye of Insight? The words hit Celine like a blow. A special growth-type talent. Kill to gain power without limit. She draws a slow breath, and for the first time, the full absurdity of her earlier arrogance becomes clear. Lyra watches Celine and feels an immense wave of satisfaction wash over her. I said so from the start, she says lightly. The boss doesn't lie. What a shame that someone couldn't believe it and missed out on such a rare beast. Shut up, Celine snaps furiously. What right do you have to speak? You bonded with the slime and threw away your own future, you fool. Short-sighted, Adrian says with a cold laugh. This lady's slime has awakened a special growth-type talent. A devouring ability that puts every other slime to shame. A surge of quiet delight ripples through Lyra, and her expression visibly brightens. Celine turns away, her eyes reddening. Is everything they said true? She asks. I shrug. I told you from the very beginning. You simply chose not to believe me. Why didn't you remind me? Celine bursts out, unable to hold back. Laughable. I rise to my feet without warning, looking down at her with cold, measured words. Celine, a cub this extraordinary, and you think I need to beg you to buy it? You are not worth that. My words land like a detonation in her ears. Her eyes grow red. The thought that she may have just passed up a future undead emperor twists like a blade in her chest. She bites her lip, on the verge of tears, the picture of helpless regret. I pay her no attention and turn to Adrian. 3 million and it's yours. What? Only 3 million? Adrian stares for a moment, then can't help asking, Boss, are you sure this skeleton is only 3 million? Yes, I smile. Do you want it? Of course, right now. As the payment goes through, my account balance clears 6 million. Adrian wastes no time forming a beast bond with the skeleton. He holds it with undisguised delight. Boss, you are extraordinarily generous, selling a cub this precious for a mere 3 million. This kindness is something I will never forget. Adrian laughs heartily. Celine watches Adrian bond with the skeleton, and her last faint hope evaporates. Her face flushes deep red. She can't stop herself. Beasts like the skeleton and the slime. Do you have more of them in your shop? I give a light laugh. Beasts like the slime and the skeleton? I have as many as you could ever want. A glimmer of hope flickers in Celine's eyes. When I reach transcendent rank and unlock my second bond slot, can I come back and buy one? No. My expression goes ice cold in an instant. I already gave you your chance. My shop will not do business with you. Not now, not ever, not a single cub. You! Celine completely loses her composure. Hatred flashes across her eyes. You worthless nobody who hasn't even awakened a beast-taming talent. Just you wait. You'll get what's coming to you. Save your concern, I reply with complete indifference. And for the record, I have already awakened my beast-taming talent. The words land and Celine's pupils contract. Behind me, an endless void of absolute darkness rises, saturated with the most ominous and malevolent aura imaginable. A divine pressure like a prison closing around the soul. What talent is this? Adrian is shaken to his core. Struggling beneath the crushing pressure, he forces out the words. That endless darkness, it feels like it could imprison even the Lord of Demons himself. Lyra's eyes blaze with excitement as she braces against the pressure. No A-rank talent has a presence like this, she breathes. Could this be an S-rank beast-taming talent? S-rank? Celine's voice shakes. How could you possibly have awakened an S-rank talent? She bites down on her lip, her chest flooded with shock, regret, and a shame she cannot suppress. The B-rank talent she had always been so proud of, measured against S-rank, it is nothing at all. I raise an eyebrow. S-rank? The talent I awakened isn't S-rank, it's the legendary SSS-Rank Abyssal Dominion. Are you really going to do this to me? Celine's voice breaks with regret. We were together for 3 years. 3 years, doesn't that mean anything to you? You were the one who ended it, I reply, completely unmoved. Leave, you are not welcome here. Celine smiles. A sad, hollow smile. Only in this moment does she truly understand what she has lost. She leaves in a daze, the flame-striped lizard in her arms. I sip my tea unmoved. Nothing she does can stir anything in me. Adrian and Lyra exchange a glance, both quietly grateful. Boss, can we exchange contact info? Lyra says suddenly. Adrian smiles and pulls out his phone as well. Of course, I agree readily. Lyra is a first year at Longdu Beast Taming University, a potential customer of real value. Adrian goes without saying. Contacts exchanged, the two prepare to leave. Thank you, boss, Lyra says softly. I'll take good care of the slime, I won't let you down. I look forward to it. I smile. I watch them go, then settle comfortably onto the sofa with my tea. I open the talent panel. The Beast Shop system offers a vast selection of beasts. Creatures like the skeleton and the slime are completely free. I currently have 600 points. Since Abyssal Dominion is a Dark-type talent, bonding with a Dark-type beast is clearly the optimal choice. World-devouring Devil Dragon 600 points. Fallen Angel 580. Demon Lord 570. Hellhound 550. I gaze at the countless legendary beasts in the shop. I fall into thought. The Hellhound. Just a guard dog of the underworld. Not my style. The Demon Lord is hideous, an eyesore in any room. The Fallen Angel has appeal, but I need a beast suited to holding down the shop. Inside the shop my talent makes me unbeatable. But outside I am only an awakening rank beast tamer. Not the right fit. World-devouring Devil Dragon. I redeem it without hesitation. After the redemption my points are at 0. But I have the system. I'll simply sell a few more beast cubs. As the system chime sounds. A creature half a meter tall, black as midnight, with savage iron claws and an ancient sinister presence, a young devil dragon, appears before me. The world-devouring devil dragon cub lets out a low growl. I feel a genuine rush of delight. The more I look at it, the more I love it. According to the system, the world-devouring devil dragon reaches thousands of meters at full maturity, a scale capable of annihilating an entire world. I focus my thoughts, and the devil dragon's data surfaces before me. Type, Dark, Dragon, Rank, Awakening 1. Potential, Overlord. Talent 1, Dark Air, the embodiment of all darkness, able to absorb the power of darkness and grow without limit. Talent 2, Devil Dragon, a dragon of singular true dragon breath, able to absorb dragon-type power without limit, slay dragon kind, and plunder everything from its enemies. Skill, Annihilation Dragon Breath, Dark Dragon Gaze, Devil Dragon Form, Dragon Dark Domain. 2 talents, 3 Violet Crystal Grade skills, 1 Red Star Grade skill. The Slime and the Skeleton. They don't even belong in the same conversation as the world-devouring Devil Dragon. I form the Beast Bond immediately. Once the Beast Bond is forged, the world-devouring Devil Dragon nuzzles affectionately against my palm. Abyssal Dominion. I channel a boundless torrent of dark energy. I activate my beast-taming talent, and pour a vast stream of dark primordial force into the Devil Dragon. Its aura surges, climbing from Awakening Rank 3 all the way to Awakening Rank 10. Its frame swells past my own height, reaching over 2 meters. Imposing and magnificent. It seems I am the limiting factor on the Devil Dragon's growth. My beast space is still Awakening Rank, unable to hold a transcendent rank beast. Shrink down a little, I tell the Devil Dragon. The Devil Dragon's body immediately compresses back to half a meter. It glides onto the long table and settles into a contented rest. I sink into the armchair, sip my tea, and feel more than ever that the future is full of promise. One morning I wake, wash up, and gently stroke the Devil Dragon's armored head. It lets out a low grumble and goes straight back to sleep. Its drowsy, endearing expression bearing none of the terror a devil dragon should inspire. I check my phone and find a message from Lyra. She recounts what happened in her dormitory the previous night. The slime has reached Awakening Rank 10. Its potential has climbed to Stellar Rank 9. Impressive progress. Exactly what you'd expect from a slime with a devouring talent. The message also mentions that her dormmate Dora has not yet bonded with a beast, and will likely visit the Legend Beast Shop within the next few days. Quality speaks for itself. The customers will come. I feed the Devil Dragon steady doses of dark primordial force throughout the day. Under the steady feedback, my beast space keeps expanding, reaching Awakening Rank 5. 500 square meters, 100 times the capacity of beast tamers at the same rank. A few more days, perhaps, and I will break through to Transcendent Rank. Time passes quickly. By afternoon, a brash young man strides into the shop with an air of arrogant confidence. Rex looks around at the unremarkable decor, and disappointment flickers across his face. Then his eyes land on the Devil Dragon and light up. He sizes me up, confirms I am only Awakening Rank, and immediately drops any pretense of restraint. A hint of contempt settles onto his face. My brow creases slightly. All the same, a customer is a customer. Welcome. What can I help you with? Rex stares at the devil dragon, his barely concealed admiration growing by the second. Boss, he says without a trace of tact. That sub-dragon of yours is decent. Name your price. I'll take it. Sub-dragon. The word hits me like a punchline. This is no sub-dragon, I say evenly. This is a devil dragon. A breed that surpasses even the true dragon. A genuine world-devouring devil dragon. Rex blinks, looks at the dragon's restrained, unassuming aura, and bursts out laughing. You're delusional. A top-tier true dragon only reaches imperial rank at maturity, and a devil dragon, on par with the divine dragon, reaches overlord rank at full growth. Your little black dragon is already awakening rank 10 and still this small. It's obviously a juvenile sub-dragon. Short-sighted, I don't bother elaborating. Rex can't take his eyes off the dragon. You haven't answered my question. Is this sub-dragon black dragon for sale or not? Name a price. Money is no issue. I'm afraid not. This is my bonded beast, I say, shaking my head. It's not for sale. Rex exhales lightly. Figured. Well, do you have any other beast cubs? Naturally, I reply calmly, though the prices may be on the higher side. I told you, money is not a problem, Rex says, a frown creasing his brow. My talent is the B-rank Darkstone. I need a dark type or fire type beast. Do you have either? Of course. I keep my expression neutral as I reach beneath the counter and place a container on the table. Rex peers in, and his expression darkens instantly. Are you playing games with me? This shop treats every customer with complete honesty, I say evenly. We do not toy with anyone. Then what is the meaning of this? Rex jabs a finger at the container, furious. You're seriously showing me a flame feather fowl, the absolute lowest of the low, and expecting me to bond with it? Ha! I wouldn't even eat one at the dinner table. This is no ordinary flame feather fowl, I say, a faint smile on my lips. Entirely unbothered by his tone, I continue. This creature can devour flames, even the rarest, most extraordinary flames in existence, and fully command that power as its own. Imagine a flame feather fowl wielding bone-white cold fire and demonic cursed flame. Wouldn't that be something utterly unstoppable? Devour flames. Command extraordinary fire. Rex feels a jolt inside. If such a beast truly exists, it would be an undeniable path to supremacy. But then he looks at the flame feather fowl, dumbly pecking at its own tail feathers, and the illusion shatters. A flame feather fowl commanding extraordinary fire, he says coldly. What a creative lie. If a beast like that actually existed, it would cost tens of millions. Even I couldn't afford it. Something seems to click for me. I smile faintly. Ah, I see. So you can't actually afford it. You're looking for trouble. Rex's face goes crimson, his rage barely contained. He turns back to the devil dragon. I am absolutely not buying that flame feather fowl. How about this? Release the beast bond on that black dragon, and I'll compensate you for whatever damage the release causes. I've already told you, the world-devouring devil dragon is my beast and is not for sale. Are you incapable of understanding plain speech? I rise without warning, my gaze sharp. If you're not here to genuinely buy a beast, get out of my shop. What kind of attitude is that? I am a customer. Rex's patience snaps entirely. He summons his beast in an instant, a transcendent rank 1 shadow raven, its overwhelming aura unleashed in full. The air itself is corroded by dark energy crackling with a sharp hissing sound. Do you know who I am? Rex says coldly. And you dare speak to me like this? I was willing to bond with your so-called sub-dragon. That would have been your privilege. Leave, or face the consequences. My expression is utterly cold. The world-devouring devil dragon seems to sense its master's fury. From its resting place on the table, it opens its eyes in an instant, a cold, lethal gaze locking onto Rex and the shadow raven beside him. Rex meets the devil dragon's eyes, and his entire body locks up. It is as though he is staring into the darkest horror the world has ever produced. His body begins to tremble beyond his control. Shadow Raven, he cries out in a panic. Stop shouting, I say flatly. Your Shadow Raven is almost dead. Rex's heart lurches. He turns, and he finds the Shadow Raven enveloped in a boundless tide of dark energy. He looks back at the devil dragon, its aura fading with every breath. It has done nothing, not a single movement. One glance was all it took to destroy the beast Rex had always been so proud of. Rex suddenly recalls what I said. Could this world-ending black dragon be not merely a sub-dragon variant, but a true devil dragon? The thought sends a shudder through his entire body. Any beast tamer who bonds with a true dragon is destined to become a force of overwhelming power. Take the Harrow clan, the foremost beast-taming dynasty in the city, and one of the nation's 3 great dragon dynasties. They bond exclusively with true dragons and proudly call themselves dragon tamers. But devil dragons stand above even true dragons, equals of the divine dragons, and the embodiment of dragonkind's darkest nature. Impossible. Absolutely impossible. The nation's guardian dragon itself is a divine dragon, a bonded beast of the highest order. How could a juvenile black dragon carry bloodline equal to the guardian divine dragon? Rex's eyes are filled with disbelief, yet everything before him screams otherwise. Nothing short of a devil dragon could, at the mere 10th tier of awakening rank, with a single glance, instantly obliterate a transcendent rank Shadow Raven far above its level. Shadow Raven, come back! Rex has no time to think. Through the beast bond, he yanks the Shadow Raven back into his beast space in an instant, but his face drains white as he spits a mouthful of blood. He can feel it clearly. Inside his beast space, torrents of pitch-black primal force surge and crash, fracturing every corner of the space, leaving it on the verge of total collapse. What kind of power is this? That it can pierce through the barrier of space itself and tear my beast space apart? Rex is in a panic, his gaze locking onto me with unconcealed terror. When the dark force finally dissipates, Rex stares at his ravaged beast space, riddled with cracks, and feels his heart bleed. He fixes me with one long, heavy look, filled with deep regret yet unable to summon even a flicker of anger. That is a devil dragon. At full maturity, it will be overlord rank. The gap is simply too vast. He cannot even bring himself to hate. Without another moment's hesitation, he scrambles out of the beast hall and flees. The world-devouring devil dragon lets out a yawn, utterly unimpressed. I rub the devil dragon's head with a soft laugh. You'll meet real opponents eventually, maybe even go head-to-head with the true dragon someday. The devil dragon's eyes snap open, blazing with anticipation, a trail of drool sliding from the corner of its mouth. I can't help but laugh. After all, it's in the devil dragon's very nature, the natural nemesis of all dragonkind, at the first affiliated hospital of Longdu Beast Taming University. Rex shuffles out looking utterly drained, his face still pale with lingering dread. That devil dragon, he mutters. I nearly died. The memory of it makes his body tremble involuntarily. He can't stop shaking. That beast is a devil dragon, and its owner has bonded with it. Rex no longer believes I am merely at awakening rank. A devil dragon of overlord rank potential, just attempting to form the beast bond would likely destroy an ordinary tamer's body outright. As for the dragon taming dynasties, they can bond with true dragons only because their beast taming talent becomes completely fused with the dragon's essence, binding them to a single true dragon for life. And only those who awaken an S-rank dragon-type talent can ever hope to bond with an imperial-rank true dragon. Rex winces as he settles the medical bill. Spatial resources, medicine, and treatment fees combined exceeding 5 million. He is just about to leave the hospital when he meets a pair of eyes that burn like cold fire, and his whole body goes rigid. He recognizes the man immediately, Blaze, his nominal older brother and the undisputed heir to the family. Blaze awakened an A-rank beast-taming talent, Frostflame. Only a fire-type talent of A rank can manifest as an anomalous fire, and even without the aid of a beast, his combat power is nothing to dismiss. Among third-year students at Longdu Beast Taming University, he ranks at the very top, already a stellar rank beast tamer at just 21. Brother, Rex says, bowing respectfully. Tell me who did this to you, Blaze says, his expression cold. You are family. If someone has humiliated you, I will settle it. No, please don't. Rex shakes his head frantically. Don't go near him. Our family cannot afford to. Enough, Blaze snaps. We may not be the most powerful family in the city, but we are not prey for just anyone. Who in this world could we possibly not afford to provoke, apart from a dragon-taming dynasty like the Harrow clan? Even the Harrow clan, Rex says quietly. We cannot afford. Impossible, Blaze frowns. Tell me exactly who you provoked. A beast tamer who is bonded with a devil dragon. Rex draws a slow breath. A single glance, and my Shadow Raven was already defeated. My beast space was torn apart by dark primal force, nearly shattered beyond repair. Had he not shown mercy, my beast space would be gone. What? A devil dragon? Blaze's composure finally cracks. He can no longer keep his calm. Destroying a Shadow Raven with a glance. Raw power alone could achieve that. But reaching through the beast bond to rupture another tamer's beast space, that is an attack on the very foundation of a tamer's existence. Destroy it, and a tamer becomes permanently crippled. Blaze lets out a bitter laugh. A beast tamer bonded with a devil dragon, even the 3 great dragon dynasties would think twice. Rex, Blaze says suddenly, take me there. What? Rex stares blankly. Where? To meet him, we are going to apologize. Blaze's voice is firm. A beast tamer with a devil dragon. Do you want to drag our entire family down with you? There are no permanent enemies in this world. Do you not understand that? Rex goes pale as the realization sinks in. When that devil dragon reaches maturity, an overlord-ranked devil dragon coming for revenge would bury the entire family. I'll take you there now. I am sitting quietly, sipping tea, when I sense Blaze and Rex entering the beast shop one after another. My brow furrows slightly. I spared you, left your beast space intact out of goodwill, and instead of gratitude you come back with reinforcements? My voice is ice cold. No, that's not it. Rex bows hastily, voice stumbling. We would never dare. I've brought my brother on behalf of our family to offer a formal apology. An apology? My expression is unreadable. I say nothing further. Blaze's gaze falls on the world-devouring devil dragon resting on the table. Even in its juvenile form, the creature radiates a darkness that feels bottomless and infinite. The frost flame within him, his own anomalous talent fire, trembles involuntarily in its presence. He dares not imagine what it would feel like if those dragon eyes were to open fully. He suspects he would be swallowed by darkness before he could even react. Blaze steps forward, holding a gift box with both hands, and bows deeply. This is a platinum-grade spatial resource, a spatial expansion crystal, a modest token offered as recompense for Rex's offense. Please accept it, and in your generosity, forgive what he has done. A platinum-grade spatial expansion crystal commands a price of several million, its primary use being the expansion of one's beast space. I hadn't expected Blaze to open with a spatial expansion crystal. This is clearly a sincere gesture. Set it down, I say with a nod. I'm already feeling more generous. I had no intention of pressing the matter. You may rest easy. Your generosity is noted, but our family cannot leave it at that. Blaze moves to place the crystal on the table, and at that moment the devil dragon's eyes snap open. A tendril of dark, primal force wraps around the crystal, draws it through the beast bond into my beast space, and the dragon closes its eyes once more. Cold sweat breaks out across Blaze's back. He had caught the dragon's gaze for just a moment, and even though it released no power whatsoever, his entire body locked up and his scalp went numb. Since you run a beast shop, Blaze says, steadying himself, do you happen to have any exceptional beast cubs available? I recently broke through to stellar rank and have just unlocked my 3rd beast slot. He takes a slow breath as he speaks. What talent did you awaken? I ask. An A-rank beast taming talent, Frost Flame, Blaze answers respectfully. Frost Flame, I say with a light smile. An A-rank elemental talent, that already qualifies as a true anomalous ability. Your Frost Flame, that would make it an anomalous fire, yes? Your insight is remarkable, Blaze says sincerely. But my Frost Flame is a fire of icy cold. Its compatibility with most fire-type beasts is quite poor. I have searched many times, and finding a suitable beast has proven nearly impossible. As it happens, I say with a broad grin, producing a container, I have exactly the beast for you. This flame featherfowl, 3 million, and it's yours. I had been wondering how to move the flame featherfowl. The system exchange requires no points, but if it goes unsold for too long, a system penalty will follow. I'll take it, Blaze says politely. My expression darkens slightly. I can read exactly what Blaze is thinking. I cut in sharply. Do you think I'm joking with you? Do you think offering you a flame featherfowl is some kind of insult? Blaze smiles awkwardly and admits, it's just, a flame featherfowl is rather low tier. Even a beast tamer with an F-rank fire talent might not bother bonding with one. This particular flame featherfowl, I say, can devour and refine any flame it encounters. Any flame, including anomalous fires, including your frost flame. I give a cold snort and point at Rex. I once tried to sell this flame featherfowl to him. He couldn't see its worth. He dismissed it outright, and then had the nerve to demand I release my beast bond with the devil dragon. That was what set me off. If you doubt the flame featherfowl's potential, release your frost flame and let it devour the fire. See for yourself. Devour all flames, even anomalous ones? Blaze's heart lurches. He glances at Rex, who gives a confirming nod. Blaze is already 70 or 80% convinced. For the remaining doubt, Blaze releases his anomalous talent fire, and the room temperature plummets by more than 10 degrees in an instant. The flame featherfowl senses the frost flame and erupts with excitement. It bursts free of its container, swallowing the cold fire whole like a whale gulping the ocean, refining it in an instant. Blaze goes white as a sheet. Having his talent fire devoured triggers a sharp backlash, but then the frost flame ignites across the flame featherfowl's body, and Blaze is completely struck speechless. It actually refined the frost flame. This isn't a flame featherfowl, this is a flame sovereign. Blaze is trembling with barely contained elation. I'll take it. Please, can I bond with it right now? Go ahead, I say simply. How? Rex stands as if struck by lightning, his voice breaking. It can even devour the frost flame and make it its own. What kind of terrifying ability is this? Only now does it truly hit him. This flame featherfowl, capable of refining any anomalous fire, should have been his beast. He threw it away with his own short-sightedness. Watching Blaze pay without hesitation and begin the beast bond with barely contained urgency, Rex feels as though a blade is twisting in his chest, so sharp it aggravates his wounds, and a thin line of blood seeps from the corner of his mouth. With a thud, Rex drops to his knees, his expression twisted in anguish, tears of regret falling uncontrollably as he cries out, Please, give me another chance. I know I was wrong. I beg your forgiveness. Kneeling changes nothing, I say, unmoved. I won't pursue punishment for what you did, but that is not the same as forgiveness. Of all the things you could have done, scheming against the world-devouring devil dragon was the one thing you should never have attempted. Rex is in agony, but he knows it clearly. The chance to change his fate is gone. Rex, go home. Blaze sighs. You are an adult. You have to be accountable for your own choices. Remember this, your offense will not be pursued. But if you ever entertain any other ideas, I will end you myself. I understand. Rex bows to me with hollow formality, then walks out, empty, like a man already dead. The flame featherfowl's potential is extraordinary. Worth far more than 3 million, Blaze says respectfully. This favor, I will carry it with me. You have my word. He knows full well that I am aware of the flame feather fowl's true worth. The 3 million price tag is simply an investment. Blaze is sharp enough to understand what I intend, and willing to accept the gesture. Think nothing of it, I say with a slight smile. I may never need anything from you, and if you lack the strength you couldn't help me regardless. Now that you've bonded with the flame feather fowl, you're free to go. Blaze looks at me, then glances once more at the devil dragon and asks carefully, You have bonded with a devil dragon. Do you have any connection to the Harrow clan, one of the 3 great dragon dynasties? The Harrow clan? My eyes go cold, quietly, distantly cold. I have no ties to the Harrow clan, not anymore. Understood. Blaze asks nothing more. He bows and takes his leave. After watching Blaze go, I turn my mind inward, into my beast space, and begin channeling my primal force, refining the platinum-grade spatial expansion crystal. For a beast tamer, the beast space is everything, the very foundation of power. As the bearer of a SSS-Rank talent, my beast space at first awakening tier already spans 100 square meters, 100-fold beyond the standard 1 square meter. Once the world-devouring devil dragon reached the 10th tier of awakening rank, it could advance no further. The abyssal dominion energy it absorbs is converted and fed back to me instead. Before refining the spatial expansion crystal, I had already reached the 5th tier of awakening rank. As the crystal dissolves steadily, my beast space expands from 500 square meters straight to 1,000. 10th tier, awakening rank, complete. Then, a thunderous surge. My beast space erupts in explosive expansion, ballooning tenfold to 10,000 square meters. 1st tier, transcendent rank. My mind stirs with a thought. I open the system store and purchase 30 diamond-grade spatial expansion crystals. 300 points spent. The diamond-grade crystals dissolve one after another, and my beast space surges to its final form, 100,000 square meters. 10th tier, transcendent rank. I can feel it. The SSS-Rank talent etched into my very soul, Abyssal Dominion, has grown by an immeasurable magnitude. Abyssal Dominion splits into 2 layers, demonic energy rising above, shadows sinking below, forming a dual abyss. The upper layer becomes the Devil Abyss, the lower, the Shadow Abyss. The world-devouring Devil Dragon, Abyssal Dominion. I channel the purest dark primal force from within the Abyssal Dominion, feeding it continuously to the Devil Dragon. The dragon devours it greedily, growing stronger with every breath, and in a single instant breaks through to transcendent rank. System notification, your bonded beast, the world-devouring Devil Dragon, has broken through to transcendent rank and has comprehended a diamond-grade skill, Dragon-slaying Devil Soul. Dragon-slaying Devil Soul. Boundless darkness given form. The shadows become servants of the Devil Soul, manifesting the dark dragon's spirit to annihilate all dragon kind. Truly the nemesis of all dragons. The world-devouring Devil Dragon. I can't help but marvel. The Devil Dragon preens with satisfaction, then immediately turns to me with the most pitiful eyes imaginable, as if to say, I'm a Devil Dragon. When do I get to eat actual dragon? Someday, I say, rubbing the Devil Dragon's head, I'll let you eat your fill. The words bring a sudden rush of memory. 12 years ago. I was 6 years old. Kyle, we took you in for one reason. The S-Rank Dragon Vein talent essence within you. Your parents failed their bid for the clan leadership and died for it. You, their abandoned child. What value do you have, beyond that single strand of Dragon Vein talent essence? We will extract it, and give it to your younger brother. You adore him, don't you? Giving your talent to him, surely you wouldn't refuse? Rest assured, once you lose your talent essence, your future will rest entirely on his shoulders. Your brother will become an unprecedented dual S-Rank Dragon Vein talent bearer, capable of bonding with 2 peak-tier true dragons simultaneously. He is destined to become the greatest dragon tamer of this age and restore the Harrow clan's glory. As for you, stripped of your talent essence, live out your days as a waste. I was not born without a beast-taming talent. It was taken from me. That bone-deep pain, even after 12 years, it remains seared into my soul. At my current transcendent rank, even with the world-devouring Devil Dragon bonded to me, I cannot yet shake a dragon-taming dynasty as deeply entrenched as the Harrow clan. But I am certain it will not be long before I stand above them, looking down. Let's keep training, I say quietly. The Devil Dragon senses my resolve. Those obsidian eyes fill with unwavering determination. Time loses meaning in cultivation. When I finally surface from my focus, nearly 2 full days have passed since I began refining the spatial expansion crystals. The world-devouring Devil Dragon has reached the 10th tier of transcendent rank. What surprises me is this. Even after reaching its tier ceiling, the Devil Dragon's aura continues to grow stronger. It is consolidating its foundation, pressing its roots deeper. I pick up my phone and find a new message from Lyra. Hey, my roommate is already on her way to the Legend Beast shop. Make sure you set her up with the best cub you have. Below the message, a little cat stretching out its paw. Lyra had mentioned it a couple of days ago. Her roommate Dora had yet to bond with a starter beast and would be coming to the Legend Beast shop soon. I am now a transcendent rank beast tamer with my second beast slot unlocked, but my system points are completely depleted. I need to sell at least 2 more beast cubs to accumulate 600 points. Before long, I sense it clearly. A young woman standing outside the Legend Beast shop, poised and pretty. Dora wears a light white blouse, a pale skirt, her legs slender and fair beneath it. The very picture of a fresh-faced university student. She looks up at the Legend Beast shop sign and murmurs to herself with a small frown. Lyra, honestly, so caught up in cultivating her beast space that she couldn't even come with me. Dora knows that, at Lyra's current awakening rank, the Slime Sovereign's tier and potential have been pushed to their absolute limit. Only by breaking through to Transcendent rank can cultivation continue. I'm so jealous, Dora murmurs, pressing her lips together. The Slime Sovereign just needs to devour resources to grow stronger. Water attribute resources feed straight back into the beast space. It won't be long before Lyra breaks through to Transcendent rank. Standing there at the entrance of the Legend Beast shop, Dora faces a moment that could change her fate, and feels a flutter of hesitation. You must be Lyra's friend. My voice is warm and unhurried. You've been standing out there a while. Not coming in? Dora meets my gaze, and for reasons she can't quite explain, a faint flush rises to her cheeks. I haven't been standing here that long, she says quickly, stepping inside. The Legend Beast shop is barely 100 square meters, and showing its age, and the shopkeeper is no middle-aged man. He looks her age entirely. When she looks directly into my eyes, still faintly flushed, she finds herself momentarily transfixed. My eyes hold something, a darkness, impossibly deep. I blink and look away. Since breaking through to Transcendent rank, the Abyssal Dominion has undergone a transformation. Its presence is too overwhelming. Looking directly into my eyes offers a faint glimpse into the abyss itself. The left eye, the Devil Abyss, the right, the Shadow Abyss. Lyra mentioned you haven't bonded with a starter beast yet, I say with a slight smile. Right, Dora snaps back to attention. I awakened a B-rank beast taming talent just before my university entrance exams. Divine Light. It amplifies the support type abilities of bonded beasts. Support type, I repeat with a nod. No wonder you've gone this long without a starter beast. Support type beasts are extraordinarily rare, and light attribute ones especially so. Beasts that specialize purely in support abilities are rarer by several magnitudes even than undead type cubs. With her Divine Light talent, Dora is destined to become a support type beast tamer. Whether she pursues a path as a healing type tamer, or takes a support role in a combat team, she will be highly sought after. Yet, for a support type beast tamer to actually develop their strength, the difficulty is immense. Even finding and bonding with a starter beast is enough to stop most of them in their tracks. The university is already working on it for me, Dora explains. But light attribute support type beast cubs are simply too rare. There are first years who awakened A-rank support talents. They outrank me, and even they are stuck waiting. And ahead of them are second and third years, several of whom are also support type tamers who urgently need beasts too. If even they are waiting, she says, I can only wait longer. There is a quiet bitterness to it. She watches her roommates bond with their starter beasts one by one, growing stronger day by day, while she remains unable to take her first real step as a beast tamer. I give a small nod. Most support-type beasts are locked up by powerful clans and factions. Given the strategic value of support-type tamers, the major families have every reason to coordinate, control the supply, and use it to draw talented support tamers into their ranks. Beyond that, there is one other path for a support-type tamer to find a suitable beast: enlisting, joining the national military as a military beast tamer. But that means fighting savage foreign legions on the front lines, and the mortality rate is horrifying. Dora looks up quietly and asks, Do you have a beast cub here that would suit me? Naturally, I smile and nod. With a thought, I retrieve a transparent container and set it on the table. Dora's heart lifts with anticipation, then falls just as sharply when she sees what's inside. A pale jade-green worm wriggling steadily. This is... Dora is at a loss for words. That's right, I say pleasantly. The lowest-tier insect-type beast. A jade sleep worm. Dora presses her lips together. She looks at me and can't quite bring herself to be angry, but there is a wounded edge to her voice. Are you making fun of me? She knows what a jade sleepworm is. Among insect-type beasts, low tier is almost too generous a description. It sits at the very bottom of the food chain, easy prey for any bird-type beast. This is no ordinary jade sleepworm, I say. This one can undergo cocoon metamorphosis unlimited times. Unlimited cocoon metamorphosis? Dora blinks. That's right. I lift the worm into my palm. This jade sleepworm carries a special growth talent, cocoon metamorphosis. Feed it different types of resources, and when it reaches its absorption limit, it will cocoon and evolve. The deflation in Dora's chest gives way to a rising excitement. She thinks of Lyra's Slime Sovereign. Doesn't it have a similar growth talent? Her eyes light up. If I feed the Jade Sleepworm light attribute resources and continuously nurture it with my Divine Light talent, it will cocoon and evolve into a light attribute support beast? Exactly, I confirm. Dora falls into thought. If everything I say is true, this Jade Sleepworm is without question the most suitable beast she could ever find. And even if the talent turns out not to be real, breaking the bond only prevents her from forming a new starter bond for 1 month, a negligible cost. How much is it? Dora asks, her expression completely serious now. 3 million, I say with a smile. Dora doesn't hesitate. Her scholarship savings total around 5 million, leaving 2 million to spend on light attribute resources for cultivation after the purchase. The transaction is done in moments. Another 3 million lands in my account, bringing my total balance past 12 million. But it is the 300 system points that lift my mood far more than the money. One more beast cub sold, and I will have the 600 points needed to redeem something that could rival the world-devouring devil dragon itself. With feeling somewhere between nervous and hopeful, Dora forms the beast bond with the jade sleep worm. As the bond's information flows into her, her eyes grow brighter and brighter. Special growth talent, cocoon metamorphosis. Dora draws a long breath and says with certainty, the jade sleep worm's potential is every bit as great as the slime sovereign's. Well then, satisfied? I watch her with quiet amusement. Very, Dora says softly, her eyes warm. Thank you. I'll take good care of it. So you know now that I wasn't making fun of you? I say with a small smile. Dora's face goes a deep shade of red. I'm sorry, she says quietly. Don't worry about it, I say, shaking my head with a laugh. No hard feelings. When your friend bonded with the slime sovereign, she called this place a scam shop. I then walk Dora carefully through everything she needs to know. How to cultivate the jade sleep worm, what to watch for during the cocooning process, and how to guide its evolution. Dora listens attentively, nodding along like a diligent student. After leaving the Legend Beast shop, Dora stops at a supply merchant to stock up on light attribute resources, before heading back to room 300 and one of the Longdu University women's dormitory. She steps into the back courtyard to find Lyra in a pink swimsuit, the slime sovereign gliding through the pool. Then a surge of water shoots upward in a crimson-tinged jet, blasting more than 10 meters into the air. The slime sovereign's command of the Aqua Blade Strike grows sharper by the day. Dora watches with a pang of envy. Aqua Blade Strike is a gold-grade skill. Lyra spots Dora, and scoops up the slime sovereign as she climbs out of the pool. I'm back. Dora steps forward and hugs her. Lyra, the slime sovereign has gotten even stronger. Hey. Lyra is in high spirits. Oh right, you went to the Legend Beast shop, didn't you? What cub did the shopkeeper set you up with? Dora focuses for a moment and imprints the summoning array on the stone table. Lyra leans in with eager anticipation, then freezes. Is that a jade sleep worm? It is. Dora nods, cradling the worm gently in her palms. The shopkeeper said its potential is on par with the slime sovereign. The beast cubs from that shop really do defy all expectations. Lyra shakes her head in wonder. I thought the slime sovereign was already outrageous. The jade sleep worm is somehow even more absurd. But the shopkeeper really is a good person. I doubted him once, and he didn't hold it against me at all. He really is, Dora agrees. The two girls exchange a glance. A quiet understanding passes between them. Mira wanders over, looking puzzled. Dora, you went all the way to the Legend Beast shop, and came back with a jade sleep worm? If it came from the Legend Beast shop, Lyra says with conviction, it is absolutely not an ordinary jade sleep worm. It must have some kind of special talent, right? She asks. It does. Dora gazes at the worm with soft affection. The jade sleep worm can undergo cocoon metamorphosis without limit. With the light attribute resources I've bought, and my divine light talent to nurture it, I should be able to evolve it into a support-type butterfly beast. Unlimited cocoon metamorphosis? Mira's jaw drops. That special talent is every bit as powerful as the slime sovereign's DEVOUR ability. Congratulations. Thank you, Dora says with a gentle smile. You don't have to wait on the university anymore. You're a support-type beast tamer now. Support tamers aren't usually frontline fighters, but I'll protect you. Are you starting its cultivation right now? Mira asks, unable to contain her curiosity. Yes. Dora draws the resources from her beast space. A pure white radiance shimmers beneath the pavilion. Silver-grade glowsap, gold-grade heel bloom, and a single platinum-grade pure glowstone. All of that together must cost close to 2 million, Mira says in disbelief. 2,012,000 to be exact, Dora says calmly. The shopkeeper said the first evolution is when the jade sleep worm absorbs resources most efficiently during cocooning. He advised me to buy as much as I could. She feeds a single glowsap leaf to the jade sleep worm. One leaf and the worm is full. It settles lazily onto the stone table. That's it? Mira blinks. Then her eyes go wide. The jade sleep worm has begun spinning silk, forming a cocoon. It's evolving! Lyra gasps. The jade sleep worm seals itself completely within a pristine white cocoon. Dora releases her beast-taming talent, Divine Light. Sacred radiance pours outward in all directions. The light attribute resources worth over 2 million dissolve one after another within the divine light, streaming steadily into the white cocoon. The shopkeeper said the first evolution takes at least an hour, Dora says, her lips pressed together. The more resources, the longer it takes. This one will probably take 2. You have to hold divine light the entire time? Mira asks, concern creeping into her voice. At your current level, sustaining your talent for that long, can you manage? I believe in her, Lyra says quietly. 2 hours later, a sharp cracking sound, the cocoon begins to split. Is it breaking out? Mira cries. It's evolving! Lyra stares at the cocoon, unblinking. Then, crack, the cocoon shatters completely. A pair of pure white butterfly wings unfurl as though woven from gathered light itself. The white wings spread slowly, and countless points of pale light bloom outward. The pure white butterfly, no larger than a palm, settles gently into Dora's waiting hands. Dora's face is pale with exhaustion, but she is smiling. Through the beast bond, the name comes to her, Moonlight Butterfly. 10th tier, awakening rank. Tell us, Mira urges. What is the Moonlight Butterfly's potential tier? 10th tier of stellar rank, Dora says softly. 10th tier of stellar rank, Lyra stares. Your Moonlight Butterfly has higher potential than my slime sovereign. The Moonlight Butterfly senses Dora's exhaustion and releases a gentle cascade of sacred light. Gold grade skill, Sacred Radiance. It heals wounds and dispels fatigue, Mira says in astonishment, and clears a wide range of negative conditions. Even among gold grade support skills, this is exceptional. There's more, Dora says, her energy already restored, a soft laugh escaping her. The Moonlight Butterfly's light shifts, no longer the pure white of Sacred Radiance, but a gentle, luminous silver. Gold grade skill, Lunar Blessing. Beneath the silver moonlight, Mira breathes. Beast cognition accelerates, and both strength and speed are amplified across the entire party. This is the rarest kind of group enhancement skill. Dora, congratulations, Lyra says with genuine warmth. Your Moonlight Butterfly commands 2 gold grade support skills. Whatever Beast Tamer Corps you join in the future, you will receive priority resource allocation from the moment you arrive. Dora smiles with quiet delight. My Moonlight Butterfly has no combat ability whatsoever though. Don't worry, Lyra says with a grin. I'll protect you. The slime sovereign hops up onto the stone table, clearly indicating that it intends to protect the Moonlight Butterfly as well. The Moonlight Butterfly lands on the slime sovereign's head. Dora and Lyra look at each other and smile. In the corner of the courtyard, Vera stands in silence, her gaze lingering on the slime sovereign and the Moonlight Butterfly. A wave of quiet loneliness rises within her. She never imagined that, after years of effort raising her iron-plated wolf to the 10th tier of awakening rank, in just a matter of days, she would be overtaken by both Lyra and Dora. Both the Slime Sovereign and the Moonlight Butterfly are beasts of boundless potential, while her iron-plated wolf, once a source of pride, now seems painfully ordinary by comparison. On the outskirts of Longdu at a livestock slaughterhouse, Adrian wipes the sweat from his brow and settles beside the butchering block, his little skeleton beast at his side. The skeleton grips a pitch-black blade, a gold-grade skill born of undead energy, soul-reaping death blade. Adrian, the next batch of chickens is here. Better get ready. A woman nearby calls out. Adrian is a transcendent rank beast tamer. He's slaughtered 100,000 chickens in 2 days. Does he really need reminding? 100,000 chickens in 2 days? That's colder than any blade in this place. Adrian smiles helplessly. Everyone, today is my last day on chicken duty. A worker can't help but ask. Leaving us, Adrian? Can't blame you. A transcendent rank beast tamer working in a slaughterhouse is a bit much. No, Adrian says, shaking his head. I'm moving to the pig section. The workers exchange bewildered glances. None of them can make sense of it. As night falls, Adrian formally requests a transfer to the hog slaughter area. After over 100,000 chickens, the little skeleton has reached the 3rd tier of transcendent rank. Adrian is pleased. A few more days on pigs, then a move to cattle, and from there, use the credentials to sit the slaughterhouse licensing exam, and gain access to higher grade facilities where the targets are awakening rank or even transcendent rank feral beasts. The path ahead looks promising. Back at the Legend Beast shop, I scroll through my messages with quiet satisfaction. Dora has evolved the Jade Sleep Worm into a Moonlight Butterfly. Adrian's little skeleton is coming along well too. Adrian's approach, though, is something else entirely. Passing up a position as manager of a major beast shop to spend his days slaughtering chickens and pigs at a slaughterhouse. I can't help but marvel, a slaughterhouse truly is the perfect stage for the little undead emperor's killing talent. Pure numbers making up for what it lacks in raw power. Adrian has both the right mindset and a fresh beast bond to show for it. The path to pre-selling undead emperors is now wide open. Just then, Adrian sends another message. Boss, a client just reached out to me. I've already sent them your way, directed them straight to the Legend Beast shop. My impression of Adrian goes up another notch. New clients are exactly what I need right now. A message from Blaze follows shortly after. Senior, my sister just awakened her beast taming talent. I'd like to bring her to the Legend Beast shop. Would that be alright? I laugh, feeling genuinely good about how things are falling into place. Of course, bring her in. Outside the Legend Beast shop at that very moment, Crest stands at the entrance, brow already furrowed. If Adrian hadn't vouched so strongly for this place, he would have turned and left without a second thought. Adrian is nothing but a transcendent rank beast tamer, he mutters, and he has the nerve to send me here. Crest lets out a cold snort. The Crest clan is a century-old dynasty of the demon capital, and its head holds solar rank, not a family that bows to anyone. He forces himself inside, and the moment he lays eyes on me, his frown deepens further. You're the owner of this shop? He asks. That's right. I offer a calm smile. How can I help you today? Crest looks me over with obvious contempt. A wet behind the ears kid like you, running a beast shop instead of going to university? Is this Legend Beast shop some kind of branch outlet of Adrian's? Adrian is one of my clients. I raise an eyebrow. The Legend Beast Shop has no affiliation with Adrian's shop whatsoever. If anything, what I run here targets only the very top end of the beast market. The top end of the market? Crest scoffs. Look at the size of this place. How high-end could it possibly be? The surroundings don't tell you much. I shake my head. A beast shop is judged by the beasts it sells, nothing else. Big words from a kid. Crest gives a cold laugh. I don't bother to argue. So what kind of beast are you looking for? Crest straightens. I represent the Crest clan. We are moving into beast breeding, developing a signature lineage unique to our clan, and for that we need a beast with exceptional genetic quality. I originally planned to visit Adrian's shop, but he redirected me here. Do you actually carry beasts with superior genetics? Naturally. I nod with quiet confidence. I retrieve a transparent container and set it on the counter. Crest glances at it, then fixes me with a hard stare. I come representing the Crest clan, and this is what you show me? Do you have any idea who you're dealing with? Is the genetics not superior enough? I ask with a slight frown. Crest's anger boils over as he jabs a finger at the container. That is a low-grade gremlin. You have the audacity to call a gremlin's genetics superior? Gremlins are a foreign race from another dimensional space. 300 years ago, their entire kind launched an invasion and were found to be laughably weak. Even their emperor barely reached awakening rank, 5th tier. The entire gremlin nation was reduced to a vassal race little better than slaves. Crest summons his Azure Windfox Transcendent rank, 6th tier, in an instant. Fury blazes in his eyes like it might spill over at any moment. What exactly are you trying to do? I ask, my tone cooling. I let my frown show. Don't you want to know what makes this gremlin different? I don't. Crest's voice goes ice cold. You had a chance to earn the goodwill of the Crest clan. I gave you that chance, and instead of taking it, you chose to insult us. My expression hardens in an instant. At that moment, Blaze walks in through the shop entrance, a young woman in a red dress at his side. The Crest clan of the demon capital, Blaze says, his voice like ice. Quite the air of authority. His frost flame stirs quiet, but unmistakable. The Azure Windfox shrinks back and trembles under its pressure. Crest goes rigid. Young Master Luo, his voice cracks. What brings you here? The Luo family is one of the demon capital's great clans. Its head, an imperial rank beast tamer. Next to the Luo family, the Crest clan is nothing. Blaze ignores him entirely, walks straight to me, and bows. Senior. Senior. Crest's face goes pale with disbelief. Young Master Luo, you call him senior? Quiet. Blaze's brow tightens, his tone cutting. Did I give you permission to speak? Crest's face burns with humiliation, but he doesn't dare say a word. Blaze looks down at him with cold indifference. The Crest clan certainly thinks highly of itself. My own family treats Senior Kyle as an honored guest, and you come in here showing this kind of disrespect. Crest shakes like a leaf, hunched over, not daring to lift his gaze. Blaze turns to me, his manner respectful. Senior, this is my sister Sarah. Sarah dips into a graceful bow. Please, Senior, just call me Sarah. Alright, I give a small nod. Sarah's gaze drifts to the world-devouring devil dragon sleeping on the counter, her eyes barely open a sliver. It is as if she has glimpsed the darkest hell imaginable. Cold sweat beads on her skin. She recalls what Blaze told her, that this devil dragon once nearly killed a shadow raven with a single glance, and can destroy an opponent's beast space directly through their beast bond. Sarah shifts her gaze to the gremlin in its container, and for a moment she almost understands Crest's outrage. Staking a clan's future on a gremlin lineage, just the thought of it feels like an insult. Blaze glances at it too, but his expression doesn't shift one bit. After everything the flame feather fowl has shown him, he has learned not to underestimate anything I have raised. Senior, is this gremlin for sale? Blaze says without hesitation. I'll take it. A faint smile touches my lips. You haven't even asked about it yet. Blaze meets my eyes, his tone sincere. I trust your judgment, Senior. I'm curious though, Senior. Sarah chimes in. What makes this gremlin special? Even Crest cannot help but look up. I remove the container, and the gremlin scrambles to its feet on the countertop, looking flustered. This gremlin carries a unique proliferation talent, I explain. It draws strength and aptitude directly from its offspring. Simply put, the more offspring it produces, the greater its own power and potential becomes. I let out a quiet laugh. And here's what makes it truly remarkable. As its own strength grows, the quality of its offspring rises with it, a self-reinforcing cycle with no ceiling in sight. Building an entire race through breeding? Sarah's voice rises with shock. Given enough time, could this one gremlin give rise to an extraordinarily powerful lineage? Crest's heart hammers. A reckless thought takes hold. He wants to form a beast bond with this gremlin himself, but as he comes back to his senses, he sees the fierce eagerness in both Sarah's and Blaze's eyes, and the cold reality snaps him back. A beast this extraordinary is not something the Crest clan could ever hope to claim. Senior, Blaze's voice is earnest and resolute. Please sell this gremlin to the Luo family. He is no longer speaking for himself. He speaks for the entire Luo clan. A flicker of ambition passes through Blaze's eyes. The three great dragon dynasties built their dominance on the true dragon lineage, nothing more. If the Luo family can breed a gremlin lineage that rivals true dragons in power, they will stand as equals to those dynasties. Fine by me, I say, but you will need to have a beast tamer form a bond with it directly. Can you arrange that? Hey, Sarah pouts at Blaze. Why can't I be the one to bond with the gremlin? Blaze gives her a serious look. Sarah, this gremlin is probably something Senior raised without a second thought. Do you really think he cannot produce something far more suited to you? Raised without a second thought? Sarah blinks, surprised. Senior, do you have other beast cubs here? Of course. I smile. What kind of beast are you looking for? Sarah thinks for a moment, then speaks carefully. I have awakened an A-rank beast taming talent Frost Core. I would like to bond with an ice-type beast cub cub, ideally one that can absorb elemental ice, the way Blaze's flame feather fowl absorbs elemental flame. That works? I reach over and produce a container. A faint, biting chill seeps from within. That's... Crest blurts out, an ice fox? A decorative beast? An ice fox can only reach awakening rank, 3rd tier at full maturity, and it cannot even learn a single skill. Its combat power at any tier is dead last. Blaze looks at me. Senior, can this ice fox absorb and refine elemental ice? Sharp as ever. I smile. At Blaze's signal, Sarah activates her A-rank talent Frost Core. A swirling mass of freezing energy forms in front of her, radiating intense cold. With a sharp yelp, the ice fox lunges forward and swallows most of it in one bite, refining it in an instant. Sarah's face goes pale, but she watches, stunned, as the ice fox truly refines the Frost Core energy. Its pure white fur takes on a faint trace of blue. Senior! Sarah can barely contain herself. I want to buy this ice fox and form a bond with it. Please let me. Done, I say. The ice fox and the gremlin are 3 million each, 6 million total. Blaze pays on the spot. My account balance climbs past 18 million and my system points reach 900. Achievement unlocked, 5 beast cubs sold in total. Reward, 1 randomly selected SSS beast taming talent. I am stunned. I claim my second SSS beast taming talent. You have awakened a SSS beast taming talent, Godseer Flame. A deep violet flame ignites within my soul, radiating an aura that feels capable of burning through anything. A flame so terrible it could reduce even gods to ash. I am more than satisfied. It is clear my second beast should be a fire type. Blaze looks at me, and something shifts. He feels as though he is standing before an all-consuming divine flame, and his own frost flame trembles instinctively deep within his soul. Only when the Godseer Flame's aura recedes does Blaze let out a breath, his eyes still shadowed with unease. The transaction complete, Sarah immediately forms a bond with the ice fox and then holds it tight, absolutely smitten. Well then, I say with a quiet laugh, are you happy with it? More than happy, Senior, you are incredible. Sarah's eyes light up. Shortly after, a 16-year-old boy steps through the door. Blaze points to the gremlin on the counter. Bond with it. Ren forms the bond without hesitation, then drops to one knee. Thank you for this gift, young master. I raise an eyebrow. He is remarkably devoted to you. Blaze shakes his head. His name is Ren. He is the illegitimate son of the previous family head. He and his mother spent years drifting with nowhere to go. He has only recently returned to the clan. Sarah's voice drops. Ren's mother was quietly done away with by the previous head's official wife. He came back to this family carrying nothing but hatred. I say nothing. I simply hold Ren's gaze for a long moment, as someone cast aside by the Harrow clan, one of the 3 great dragon dynasties. I understand his position better than most. Crest watches Sarah and Ren each walk away with remarkable beasts, and steps forward urgently. Senior, I would like to purchase a beast cub as well. No. My tone is flat and final. I had intended to sell you the gremlin. You had one chance and you let it go. The color drains completely from Crest's face. Blaze fixes his gaze on Crest, and a wordless killing intent radiates from him without effort. Crest goes rigid. A dawning and terrible realization creeps over him. He may have heard far too much today. I do not bother to look at him again. I give a casual wave. The entire shop is under my absolute command. An invisible force lifts everyone, and sweeps them outside in an instant. Run. Crest throws himself onto his azure windfox and bolts, but Blaze is already standing in his path, before a stellar rank beast tamer. A transcendent rank opponent like Crest does not even get the chance to run. The scattering frost flames feel as though they are searing through his very soul. Back inside the Legend Beast shop, I give Crest fate not a second thought. He brought this on himself. I shake my head lightly, and with a thought, a thread of violet flame coils in my palm. My SSS beast taming talent, Godseer Flame. With 900 system points, I have more than enough to claim my second beast. Godseer Flame is the absolute pinnacle of fire-type talent. Even divine beings would be reduced to nothing under its blaze. In the system shop, any beast priced above 800 points reaches sacred rank at full maturity. After browsing, I narrow it down to 4 candidates, all priced at 900 points. The Violet Flame Sovereign Bird, the Crimson Divine Dragon, the Jade Phoenix Rock Bird, and the Crimson Lotus Flame Beast. The Crimson Divine Dragon is out immediately. It is a divine dragon, and by nature utterly incompatible with the world-devouring Devil Dragon. The Crimson Lotus Flame Beast is far too grotesque. The Jade Phoenix Rock Bird is drawn to those with pure hearts, not exactly my strongest compatibility. The Violet Flame Sovereign Bird. I redeem it without hesitation. You have redeemed the Violet Flame Sovereign Bird Cub. 900 points deducted. Remaining points, 0. Its entire form is composed of soft violet flame, every feather rendered in vivid fire, its long tail plumes drifting downward in slow shimmering arcs, regal beyond words. The breathtaking Violet Flame Sovereign Bird materializes before me. Magnificent, I breathe. The Violet Flame Sovereign Bird is an elemental being. As long as a single thread of violet flame remains alight, it cannot die. Fire type, elemental type, current rank, awakening, first tier, potential, sacred rank, second tier, 3 talents, including Flame Spirit Core, 4 skills, 3 of them red star grade, a sacred rank beast, the highest tier of power openly acknowledged on this world. Even the nation guarding divine dragon of the Sha Kingdom kingdom is only sacred rank. First tier beast bond, I form it without delay. The violet flame's sovereign bird alights on my shoulder with easy familiarity, and the world-devouring devil dragon lets out a low growl, the suffocating pressure it had been feeling suddenly gone. Before the bond was formed, the world-devouring devil dragon transcendent rank, 10th tier, had actually felt suppressed by a first tier awakening rank bird. Only once the bond was sealed and they became partners did that suppression lift. The violet flame's sovereign bird hops over and perches squarely on the devil dragon's head, and no matter how the dragon twists and thrashes, it refuses to budge. The world-devouring devil dragon lets out a pitiful rumbling growl, looking thoroughly sorry for itself. I shrug helplessly, then summon the godseer flame, and weave it strand by strand into the violet flame's sovereign bird, feeding it steadily until the bird reaches awakening rank, 10th tier. The world-devouring devil dragon suddenly growls, its eyes going cold. It has sensed the presence of a true dragon. A true dragon, watching us? My expression hardens as the truth falls into place immediately. In the Sia kingdom, only the 3 great dragon dynasties maintain stable access to true dragons. Of those 3, only the Harrow clan is based in the demon capital, so they have finally decided to move. A look of quiet interest settles on my face. World-devouring devil dragon, I say, looks like you might get your first taste of dragon. The dragon lets out a hungry roar, eyes blazing with longing. In the garden of a lavish villa at the heart of the demon capital, a crimson dragon stretching nearly 20 meters long lounges without a care. Aldrich strides into the pavilion and bows low. My lady. Seated beneath the pavilion is Lady Vivian, the current Harrow clan head's wife. She examines her nails in silence, then speaks. Report. For years I have given you one task and one task only, keeping watch on that little wretch Kale. His parents' assets have never been accounted for. Do you have anything? My lady, I have found no leads on his parents' assets, Aldrich says quickly. What I do have to report is this Kyle has opened a beast shop near Longdu Beast Taming University. More than that, he has reawakened a beast taming talent and has formed a bond with a sub-dragon black dragon. What? Lady Vivian rises sharply, a cold killing intent flashing through her eyes. He reawakened a talent and bonded a sub-dragon? Kyle's dragon vein talent essence was extracted, and yet he dares to bond a dragon, even a sub-dragon. It is an insult to the Harrow bloodline. Lady Vivian steps forward slowly and places the heel of her expensive shoe onto Aldrich's bowed head. Whatever his parents may have left behind, he has made himself a beast tamer. He cannot be allowed to live. Do you understand me? Aldrich's voice is steady and respectful. I will see Kyle dead tonight, my lady. Whatever secrets he is hiding, I will uncover them and bring them to you. Night falls. I rest on the sofa, the world-devouring devil dragon curled nearby, the violet flame sovereign bird dozing on the dragon's back. Bang! The glass door of the shop shatters inward. I rise slowly, my gaze as cold as deep ice. The world-devouring devil dragon lets out a low growl, eyes locked on the middle-aged man hovering outside mounted on a gale-wind drake. I know this man. Aldrich, steward to the Harrow clan head's direct line. A dragon tamer of formidable power, stellar rank, 8th tier. I recall the violet flame sovereign bird into my beast space and look at Aldrich with a faint smile. In such a hurry. Kyle. Aldrich stands atop the gale-wind drake, looking down at me with cold contempt. After you left the clan, you could have lived an ordinary life. You could have gone to some arts college. The clan would never have bothered with a pitiful nobody like you. But of all the things you could have done, you reawakened your talent and had the audacity to try to become a beast tamer. How arrogant, I say with a cold laugh. The moment something falls outside your control, you rush to destroy it. The Harrow clan, one of the 3 great dragon dynasties. From the day I left, I made myself a promise. One day, I will bring your clan to ruin. Bring the Harrow clan to ruin? Aldrich looks at me as if he has heard the greatest joke of his life. You? A waste who had his dragon vein talent essence torn out? And who gave the Harrow clan the right to take it? I shoot back with a cold laugh. I do not know how you reawakened your talent, but whatever the price was, it must have been unbearable. Let me guess. Did you pledge your loyalty to an angel, or did you sell your soul to a devil? Aldrich's gaze shifts to the world-devouring devil dragon, and understanding dawns on his face. I see it now. You gave everything to a devil dragon, made yourself its most faithful servant. Am I right? None of your concern. My brow tightens. You should never have entangled yourself with a devil dragon. Aldrich's killing intent pours out, his voice cutting like frost. Surely you know true dragons and devil dragons are ancient enemies. By allying with a devil dragon, you have betrayed the Harrow clan and betrayed the entire dragon lineage. Betrayal? I smile, but my expression is utterly cold. I have already told you I will destroy the Harrow clan. I have never once considered myself one of them. As for true dragons, you may worship them as the pinnacle of all life. To me, they are nothing more than food. Insolence! Aldrich's fury erupts. You dare speak of destroying the Harrow clan and desecrate the true dragon lineage? You deserve 1,000 deaths. Even without my lady's orders, I would see you left with no grave to rest in. The gale-wind drake roars, and countless blades of wind crystallize in an instant. Aldrich laughs with cold confidence. I have been watching you. Even if you have reawakened your talent and bonded a devil dragon descendant, you are still a beginner. Against my gale-wind drake, you will not even be able to raise a hand. Is that so? I reply, entirely calm. A gale-wind drake, one of the weakest true dragons in existence. Low-grade ingredients at best. Shut your mouth. Aldrich is incensed. Hundreds of wind blades spiral outward and come screaming toward me. The dragon roars. Aldrich's pupils contract. That's a devil dragon? A massive pair of black bone wings unfurls and wraps around me completely. The hundreds of wind blades vanish against them without leaving a single mark. When the wings spread open, standing at my back is a devil dragon, towering towering over 10 meters tall. The world-devouring devil dragon unleashes a roar drenched in absolute killing intent. I step forward slowly, my voice low and deliberate. Aldrich, you were there when it happened. For that, I will ensure your end is as violent as it is absolute. Within the boundless darkness, Aldrich's voice breaks. A domain, a dragon domain. How does a devil dragon descendant possess a dragon domain? When did I ever say I bonded a descendant? My tone is flat. Remember this, what stands before you is a true devil dragon species, the world-devouring devil dragon. It feeds on true dragons. Waves of savage darkness crash over Aldrich and swallow him whole. The Galewind Drake struggles to resist, then meets a pair of glacial savage dragon eyes. A vicious claw drives straight through its skull. Aldrich crashes to the ground, his body broken beyond recognition. He watches the world-devouring devil dragon tear into the Galewind Drake's flesh with savage relish, and whatever pride he once held as a dragon tamer is ground to dust. I look down at him and say quietly, die. Achievement unlocked, 1 beast tamer enemy eliminated. Reward, 1 randomly selected red star grade resource. Claimed, you have received a red star grade resource. Heart of the Abyss allows a dark type beast's purple thorn grade skill to evolve to red star grade. I clear the scene, then call Blaze and ask him to arrange repairs to the street outside. The following morning I present the Heart of the Abyss to the world-devouring devil dragon. It does not wait, it swallows it whole in an instant, barely containing its excitement. In that same moment, a torrent of savage, blood-soaked, and violent impressions floods into the dragon's soul. The dragon lets out a strained growl, its eyes flashing with pain and barely restrained violence. You really, I sigh helplessly. I had not even finished a single sentence before it swallowed the thing down. The Heart of the Abyss contains the complete dark comprehension of a demon lord. The sheer violence of those emotions is almost too much for even the world-devouring devil dragon to endure. Even with its will being corrupted, the dragon's combat instinct fires. Its dragon dark domain erupts open in an instant, and deep black source energy converges across its entire body. A towering savage dragon soul rises from within red star grade skill, devil dragon soul. Waves of violent demonic energy swirl around the devil dragon soul, seeping outward, threatening to corrupt everything it touches. The world-devouring devil dragon has only existed for a matter of days, yet the Heart of the Abyss carries within it the accumulated insight of a demon lord spanning thousands upon thousands of years. I let out a slow breath, then draw a deep one. A profound darkness rises in my eyes, and the abyssal dominion materializes in an instant, crushing the rampant demonic energy into submission. The dragon snaps back to clarity with a shuddering growl, visibly shaken by how close it came to losing itself. Here, I say, and channel the now refined and tempered demonic source energy into the dragon entirely. Time passes, I lose track of how long. The world-devouring devil dragon closes its eyes, and a remarkable transformation quietly unfolds across its entire being. The dragon releases a deep, satisfied roar, its eyes now brimming with dark and savage intent. The world-devouring devil dragon has fully refined the Heart of the Abyss. Its dark dragon eyes have transformed into demon dragon eyes. Its devil dragon body has become a demon-forged dragon body. I nod with satisfaction. 1 Heart of the Abyss refined, 2 red star grade skills unlocked. The dragon lets out a cheerful rumble and grins wide, clearly delighted with itself. I had refined and purified the Heart of the Abyss myself. There was never any risk of lasting harm, and through the process my understanding of the abyssal dominion has deepened considerably. The dragon stares at me with wide, expectant eyes, practically saying, that demonic energy was delicious. Master, is there more? There is not, I say flatly. Focus on cultivating your annihilation breath and evolving it to red star grade. Once you manage that, your skill lineup will surpass even the violet flame sovereign birds. The dragon's eyes go wide, and just like that, its competitive spirit ignites. It retreats into the beast space and begins training with fierce determination. With a clear, ringing cry, the violet flame sovereign bird glides onto my shoulder and gently nuzzles my cheek. I run my fingers along its distinct flame feathers and feel clearly what radiates from it, something young and unguarded. It genuinely sees me as its parent. At the Luo family estate in the demon capital, Blaze and Sarah have been turned away from the courtyard. What gives you the right to kick me out? I am your sister, Sarah protests, flushed with indignation. Blaze looks distinctly uncomfortable. Ren and I have important business to attend to. This is not something you should be around for. Oh, please, Sarah huffs, crossing her arms. Important business? You are having the gremlin push far beyond its limits, breeding with transcendent rank and even stellar rank female beasts. Do not treat me like I know nothing. Fine, you are the smartest one here, Blaze says, thoroughly exasperated. He sighs. The point is, you are still young. The breeding process is not something you should be watching. Understood? Sarah gives a dignified sniff. I am not that young, and I would not want to watch beast breeding anyway. Blaze's tone turned serious. The gremlin's proliferation talent can build an entire lineage from nothing. When I become clan head, that lineage will be the very foundation of the Luo family. So please do not interfere. I know, Sarah mutters. But what about my ice fox? You are not just going to pour everything into the gremlin and forget about her, are you? Do not worry. I have already ordered elemental ice and elemental flame from the clan's resource store. Both your ice fox and my flame feather fowl will be taken care of today. Blaze glances at his phone. Already? The ice and flame shipments are here. Really? Sarah's face lights up. She scoops up the ice fox and heads straight for the resource store. Blaze turns and walks back into the courtyard. He glances at the gremlin and winces with something close to pity. The gremlin is sprawled flat on the ground, arms and legs splayed wide, deep dark circles shadowing its eyes. Not far away, 5 transcendent rank and 3 stellar rank female beasts all showed the early signs of pregnancy. Ren approaches and bows bows respectfully. Young master, use all the resources we have prepared. I want these females to deliver their cubs today if possible, Blaze instructs. Understood. Once the cubs are born, have them placed in the Luo family's affiliated beast shops or offered free of charge to talented members of our vassal clans. Blaze's voice is steady and deliberate. In the early stages, we spare no cost. The gremlin must grow quickly, and your own beast tamer rank needs to rise as well. You cannot be a bottleneck for its development. Is that clear? Yes. A look of deep and unwavering gratitude passes through Ren's eyes. Do not thank me, Blaze says, shaking his head. Understand this, without Senior Kyle, you would never have had the chance to bond with that gremlin. Even I only have this opportunity, because Senior Kyle took notice of me and let me bond the flame feather fowl. Shortly after, Sarah returns carrying a spatial container. Blaze! Sarah's voice rises with excitement. You ordered 6 types of elemental ice and 6 types of elemental flame, and the rarest ones are actually ranked on the elemental flame rankings and elemental ice rankings. You must have spent every last contribution point you had in the clan. Every last one, Blaze confirms. He takes the container. Elemental flame rankings, rank 97. Crimson earth flame. Elemental ice rankings, rank 99. Violet abyssal ice. Sarah beams. I cannot believe it, my ice fox's very first absorption, and it can already refine violet abyssal ice. Blaze shakes his head. Sarah, the crimson earth flame and the violet abyssal ice are both intended for Senior Kyle. I will be separating them out shortly and delivering them to him personally. What? Sarah stares at him blankly. Blaze, these are ranked entries on the exotic flame and exotic ice rankings and you're just giving them away? Sarah, you need to understand the true value of the flame feather fowl, the ice fox, and the goblin. Blaze's expression is completely serious. Beasts capable of absorbing and refining exotic flame and exotic ice the way the flame feather fowl and ice fox can, I have never seen their like. If Senior were to enter a formal partnership with the Luo clan, those 2 beasts alone would be worth well over 100 million. Sarah casts one last reluctant glance at the violet abyss ice, then says softly, Blaze, send them both to Senior, the crimson earth fire and the violet abyss ice. Good, Blaze nods warmly. Even after giving those away, we each still have 5 other exotic flame and exotic ice varieties of the next tier, and besides, both of us have awakened A-grade beast taming talents. We have every chance of making the rankings ourselves one day. Don't sell yourself short. I'm not being reluctant about it, Sarah says. Senior chose to let me bond with the ice fox. I'm genuinely grateful for that. She grins playfully. Besides, you're the one who bought the violet abyss ice. You're trying to make sure Senior remembers me favorably too, aren't you? Blaze smiles, his expression fond. As long as you know. The 2 of them summon their beasts, the flame feather fowl and the ice fox, and begin the process of absorbing and refining their respective exotic flame and exotic ice. Wait. Blaze's eyes go wide, his voice struck through with awe. The flame feather fowl is using my frost flame as its core and fusing all 5 other refined exotic flames into it. The ice fox is doing the same with ice soul, merging everything into a single, far more powerful form of exotic ice. Sarah is left completely speechless. Blaze murmurs in amazement. It seems the potential of the flame feather fowl and the ice fox goes far beyond anything we had perceived. It is more extraordinary than we could have imagined. As the refinement continues, a silver exotic flame suddenly blazes to life across the flame feather fowl's body. Blaze cries out, That's mithril cold flame, ranked 82 on the exotic flame rankings, and the ice fox has produced azure soul frost, ranked 89 on the exotic ice rankings. Sarah is struck dumb. Then, in that same moment, she realizes her own A-grade beast taming talent, Ice Soul, is receiving a reverse resonance from the ice fox, and it is quietly, unmistakably growing stronger. After a long silence, Blaze exhales, caught between excitement and a wry smile. Senior has truly granted us a stroke of extraordinary fortune. I can feel it. The exotic flame, the flame feather fowl is refined and fused, will make my beast taming talent, Frost Flame, grow stronger in turn. When the flame feather fowl's exotic flame becomes powerful enough, the accumulated resonance may even push my beast taming talent all the way to S-grade. Sarah is quiet for a long moment before she speaks. Any beast tamer who awakens an S-grade talent is a true chosen of heaven, destined to rise to the overlord rank. Who could have imagined that simply bonding with a beast could cause one's own beast taming talent to evolve alongside it? Blaze draws a deep breath. I thought the Crimson Earth Fire and Violet Abyss Ice were meaningful gifts, but measured against the fortunes Senior has bestowed upon us, 2 entries at the tail end of the rankings amount to almost nothing. If Sarah's talent evolves to S-grade within her lifetime, her ice abilities could rank in the top 10% of the exotic ice rankings. Sarah's eyes fill with longing at the thought. By now, the Flame Feather Fowl has reached Transcendent Rank 10, its potential extending to Full Moon Rank 10. The Ice Fox stands at Awakening Rank 10, with a potential of Stellar Rank 10. Full Moon Rank potential, Transcendent Rank 10 in actual strength. Blaze shakes his head with a quiet smile. Next to the prospect of evolving to an S-grade beast taming talent, none of this is worth dwelling on. Sarah, I am going to visit Senior in person. You stay here and train Push to break through to Transcendent Rank as soon as you can. If the Ice Fox absorbs another round of exotic ice before you're ready, your beast space may not hold. His expression leaves no room for debate. I understand. Sarah hugs the Ice Fox close and nods obediently.